South Pitt versus Whitwell. The rivalry has certainly had some ups and downs throughout the years, but whoever wins today wins a region title, and they have some similarities, even if it is across different seasons.
They're big, they're strong, they're fast, they run physical, they can outrun you on the edge, they can throw it over the top of you.
South Pitt's head coach Wes Stone is describing this year's Whitwell team, but it also sounds a lot like last year's South Pitt team.
Just South Pitt, they were so good last year in all areas. Just extremely talented.
And Whitwell knows South Pitt has been the class of the region for a while now.
Just as talented as a team they are, they're just as well coached.
There are several similarities between last year's South Pitt team and this season's Whitwell team, primarily both teams being led by a big senior class.
Anytime, especially in 1A, when you got a senior dominated class, a class that's come up together, that Whitwell class, they've always won from the time they were young all the way up. So, that bunch expects to win, kind of like the team we had last year, they expect to win the football game.
These kids grow up playing against each other their whole entire lives. And one awesome thing about this, being at a small school, these kids have been playing pee-wee ball together, middle school ball together, and just been playing now for 4 years in high school. So it's a very close group. Everybody knows everything about everybody.
Ever since Pee Wee, we've been trusting each other to make big plays when we need a big play made. I know a couple of times this season, especially like last week, I went out cramping, and Bennett McDougal actually went to quarterback and threw a touchdown pass to win the football game with 11 seconds left.
Now Friday night's game between Whitwell and South Pitt decides who wins the region title and setting both teams up for a potential deep playoff run.
The culture here is the expectation that you're playing for state championships every year.
Just hopefully, this game just kind of propels us into the playoffs, and we just got a lot more games to look forward to.
A better setup to get to play at home, so we just continue every day to stress those points to those kids.
But for Whitwell, taking down the South Pitt Pirates can cause some extra nerves.
There's a lot of nerves going into it, a lot of preparation. I think our coaches are putting us in a pretty good spot, trying to take some of the pressure off of us.
And when you have a season starting like South Pitt at 2-2 to get to this point where they can win a region title, it just speaks to their dominance. As for Whitwell, that incredible senior class has been winning together for a long time, and they hope to. We'll have the highlights tonight at 11, and we'll have more from this Boyd versus Grace game tonight at 6.